Everybody, this is the Messed Up to Setups podcast. In the house with me today, comedian Dewayne White. This dude's been to almost all 50 states. How in the world he pulled that off? He's been over in Poland performing for the troops. Now he's going to bring a joke or a premise. We're going to workshop some stuff. So we're going to have fun. Stick around.
It's all messed up, yeah. Everything's messed up. We're going from this mess up to the next setup. Everything seems so messed up, but it's just our setup.
Everybody, this is the Mess Up the Setups podcast. I'm comedian Michael Halcomb. Back in the house with me today, comedian Dewayne White. Dewayne, thanks for carving out some time, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. This is a blast.
Yeah, dude. Well, in this episode, the idea is to bring a premise or a joke. We'll workshop some stuff together if you bring a premise or whatever. So, dude, the floor is yours. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I think one of the jokes I've been playing with a lot lately, I was really trying to determine what to go with on this because I'm like, there's so many things I'm messing around with right now, but there's one that I really like that's been fun, but it's not where it needs to be yet. But I talk about Civil War reenactments and how stupid they are, and it started. I was driving last summer. I was driving through North Carolina, and I saw the sign that said Civil War reenactment, and I was just like, how do you get people to do that in this day and age? Like, first of all, I thought we stopped doing it in 2020. I thought it was over, but my thing is like, and it's always like somewhere. It's like how do your friends like, hey man, you want to go camping in July in North Carolina? You're like, no, I don't. It's like, but you get to wear wool. So my thing is like, I don't understand how they get people to do that now. Like that's got it. Like people have. There's a few different steps where this joke goes, but like the first one is, how do you get people to sign up for that now? You know,
I love. So I'm writing down notes here. So I'm trying to think
and depending on what side you want to be on says a lot about you as a person.
Yeah, dude, I love that.
Because you don't just go, hey man, I look good and great. You don't do that. You're making a statement.
Yeah, that's great, dude. I love the whichever side you sign up to be on says a lot about you.
That's a new line that just happens.
Right there, you just came up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I used to, when I lived in Kentucky, we lived just a couple miles from Camp Nelson, where they used to do these Civil War reenactments. That very familiar with the idea of this. Yeah, it's kind of a weird hobby, right? And
it's the weirdest hobby. It's the weirdest. It is cosplay to a different extreme.
Like that. I mean, you wouldn't do that like nobody's reenacting like the Gulf War. Right.
No, well, actually, that's how I kind of end the joke. Is there's two other little branches on it. As I say, I think we do the Civil War because it's the only one we can cast in house.
Right. That's right.
Because I was like, we don't do it with Vietnam, where we're like, hey, okay, all the Asian people over here.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody else, like, no, don't get mad. You get to win. You know.
And then,
but yeah, we don't. And I said, I hope this is where it gets very dark. So I apologize if you're like, but where I go, I hope we don't do Iraq because that's my war, right? Like that's the one. I don't want to do that, but it would be cheap. You just have 12 dudes walk down the street and it's like a trash can explodes. Like I don't know, but it's the idea that like, yes, we don't do other wars. We don't do that. It's crazy to me. And it started, this is the weirdest part. It started with people that came back from the real Civil War because they didn't have TV yet. You know what I mean?
They just were reenacting it for the family.
But I can tell you, if they'd have come up to me after I got back from Iraq, be like, hey, man, you want to do this thing again? It's like, no, I did it for real. Like, why would I want to pretend this traumatic experience?
Yeah, dude. Like, when you're signing up, like who's signing you, who's registering you, and is like what are the questions they're asking? Would you like to spend your weekend pretending to die in a field? Check.
Yeah.
Do you have a musket you can bring? Right. Um, oh,
I got to think at the beginning too. They had people mess up and go, "Oh, not real bullets? My bad." Like, it's insane. Like, just the idea behind that is like, hey, let's pretend. Let's go. It's like the most childish thing in the world. You play army when you're a kid because it's cool. Like, you don't play army when you're an adult. I guess if you do, you should be on a list.
yeah,
You're
I love
in a
that.
militia at that point.
and like the one angle there, I mean, it could actually these days it could like turn into something like that. That's another.
Could.
It
Oh, it could be like
turn
a
into
War of the
movie.
Worlds thing. Someone would be like, "Well, it started. All right, here we are. All
Plus,
right, here we go."
the other we know how it ends, dude. We know how it ends. So like, why are we playing this, right? We know who wins. We know who loses. We know the outcome.
And I
Yeah.
say sometimes I'm like, I haven't said it in this joke, but I've said it just in conversations. Like it is weird because like I think it feels like we're having another civil war soon, and it's like I know what side morally I want to be on, but I also know which side has all the guns.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I don't know. Like I have to.
Oh man.
I'll be a double agent. I'll be a double. Like, hey man, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems weird to me. It's just such a weird concept. Like I had an old boss that did it, and I think he did it because he'd like to ride horses in front of people. I think that was
Not just the key phrase there, in front of people.
yeah. He was a mounted cavalry guy. You know, I'm like, okay,
Oh, dude. And like those uniforms, dude, can get real like $3,000. Like they can get
it's
expensive.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's funny too. Yeah,
for an
like
old man to play dress up.
I'm gonna pretend to get shot this weekend and fall. Sir, you're 50. Go home. Like,
Yeah, you're going to break a hip, Carl.
uh, yeah, I love this. The authentic gear, the musket, the expensive
Well,
uniform.
authentic is a lie. They all say they're authentic. That's another bit. It's like I went, I walked through I went with a friend of mine who's a black dude, and we went through the Confederate camp, and they were fine with it. That doesn't seem authentic to me. That seems, in fact, they came up to him. They're like, "Hey, we're fighting for your freedom." I'm like, I think you read the wrong book. I don't think, I don't think. I think this turns out differently than you thought it was. I think this is different.
Dude, I didn't know the fact that this started. That's intriguing to me. That this started by people who were actually in the war. They came
Yeah.
home and had nothing to do, so they're like, "Let's reenact it." Let's
show people what happened. Like, no, I don't. That's weird.
Right.
That's weird. I want them to appreciate what we went through. It's like, okay, just feed them some hardtack and make their feet hurt. I don't know. You don't need to show them what
Also,
happened.
like, dude, you're 350 pounds, dude. There were no 350-pound Confederate soldiers. Like,
I don't think there were 350-pound anybody, bro.
they were starving, dude.
They were all starving. They walked up and were like, they marched with no shoes.
You can't walk up a hill without getting winded. No.
I've been to war. Let me tell you, if they'd have been like, "Hey man, you got to go without boots," I'd have been like, "I'm not going. Forget this. I'm staying. I'll be in the tent."
That's it. So they say it's authentic. I love that too. It's not authentic, right? They say it's authentic, but as soon as it's over, they go to their air-conditioned RV. That's kind of funny. Brought a cooler full of Gatorade.
Yeah. Yeah,
dude, they drank from rivers.
The Battle of Appomattox brought to you by Gatorade, 0 calorie.
They died from dysentery. You're drinking Gatorade. There's nothing authentic about this.
They have Red Bulls. There's like
nobody actually dies, right? So it's certainly not authentic. It's rehearsed. That's the other thing. It's rehearsed.
It is rehearsed. It is rehearsed.
Real
It is
soldiers,
rehearsed.
don't get a script.
So
Uh,
it's really kind of like it's kind of like theater.
right, right.
I'm just saying, like, just
So
saying, guys,
soldiers
trying
are
to be manly, but you're playing pretend. It's
the
not okay.
Civil War soldiers are checking their phones between battles. Yeah. Um,
I love the idea you said it was scripted. Like, what if it was like an improv battle? You just out there and you're just yes anding all over the field.
yes. That's
You're out
perfect.
there
Yes,
like
that's good.
I thought the Union won this battle. Yeah, but they yes anded their way into a victory. It's
Dude, that's
crazy.
good. Oh, you could heighten the absurdity there.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yes, ending everything.
You just got some furries coming across. Like, what are they doing? Where are they from? What is this?
Yes. Oh,
I
dude,
love it, dude.
that's fun. That's a good premise. Could go tons of directions too.
Oh my gosh, I love it. This just went from like a 2-minute throwaway bit to like a 5-minute bit. I can guarantee it. This is gonna be fun. I'm playing with this tomorrow.
Ah,
It's gonna be a good time.
I
I,
love it. Like just from the outfits, like the real, the outfits, who like what is the person registering you say, just the inauthenticity of it. Like we don't do this with other wars. I love, as I said, the historical bit about like they went to war and then came home and acted it out for fun because there were no
yeah.
TVs. Like and then you could compare that to other things. That's like, like a preacher, like preaching at church and then coming home and preaching it to the family. I don't know. What other jobs can you do that with? Like,
Will you come home? Oh my god, a doctor comes home and decides he's gonna do surgery. Like,
that's
it's like his plastic surgeon comes home, is like, baby,
yep.
let me show you what I did today. It's
The
insane.
mechanic comes home and takes the car apart.
Yeah, for
Uh,
no reason.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's gotta be like for no reason. Like, no, you need to appreciate what I went through today. Like, but I
Right.
don't. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you did it. You did it. It's fine. Yeah. A
Isn't
college professor comes home and is teaching his 5-year-old physics, and you're like, "No, dad, I'm trying to put the round peg in the round hole." It's
dude,
crazy, dude.
crazy to me how like just an idea like that, you're driving and you see a sign and then boom, it like domino effects into all this or like cascades into
Yeah,
all this.
that's comedy, man. You just have this weird earworm that kicks in, and you're like, it's crazy." And it
Yeah.
was the fun. There was also the bet. My favorite part, and I've never really figured out how to put this in a joke, but there was a giant sign. There was another giant sign in the same area that was like "Exit here for freedom." And it's like, again, I was traveling with one of my friends who's a black dude, and he's like, "Pull over, I want to see what it is." And I'm like, "No, no, no." He's like, "Dude, pull over now." I'm like, "I can't." I'm like, "Exit." He's like, and it was a gun store. It was a freaking gun store. I'm like,
Wow.
"No!" It was so
Wow.
bizarre. It's just like, and I had a bit that it didn't happen, of course, but it was the idea that him walking in is like, "I'm here for my freedom." Like, where is it at? I saw your sign. What do you know that I don't know?
Right. Dude, something just popped into my head too. The Renaissance Fair. That's another one of these. I don't know if
I
there's a
hate
link
those
there, but
more than anything on the planet. I No, that is I went to one time, and I promise you, it is look, here's the deal, man. People say like don't make fun of whatever, and they'll be like, "Hey, go do it one time and then you'll see." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I did that once. I went to a Dungeons and Dragons game, and I lasted about 15 minutes. I'm like, "You guys are weird. I'm out of here."
yeah.
And I'm not trying to yuck anybody's, man, if that's what you're into, good. But I was like, that ain't for me. And then somebody's like, you need to go to a Renaissance fair. And I swear to you, if I ever hear the word huzzah again, I will burn down a school. It
Yeah.
is insane. It
Uh,
drove me. It was so crazy. I got to the Renaissance fair and they drafted me into the army. They go here and they handed me a stick. And I was like, what is this? And next thing you know, I'm standing in formation. They're like, I stood like 30 minutes waiting for the dragon to show up. I'm like, what are
no,
you
dude.
talking about? I was so mad. I'm like, I did this for real. I don't want to do this for pretend on the weekend. This is crazy. But yeah, that's just a different version of the
It
same
is.
people. It
Dude,
really and truly is.
you could do like, I mean, two whole bits on that, like just the idea of, adults playing pretend, right? Like this idea we're supposed to be living in reality, like bills, marriage, raising kids, but like a certain portion of the population is like not living in reality. They're reenacting the Civil War, reenacting the Renaissance, like
The
um
Renaissance wasn't a good time.
right.
You
It's
know,
that's a good
they didn't have
why are we
DoorDash,
dude, why are we picking that's it, dude. Why are we picking the worst times to reenact?
right? Do something fun. Let's reenact Woodstock.
Yeah.
Like the good one, not the one in '99, but the good. Like I don't know, like something else. It's ridiculous. Yeah. We pick these times like, hey, we were dirt poor and lived till we were
Right.
22. Yeah, let's do that.
It's
That's
uh
insane. Hey,
that's like
you want to do something where you want to recreate something where you don't wash your clothes for a year and a half? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
it sounds like going back to college is what that sounds
Oh,
like. But
oof. See,
yeah,
that would
well,
be fun.
dude, that's fun. I appreciate you bringing that. I love
That
just
was fun.
bouncing the ideas around and
That is great,
whatnot.
dude. I love doing that. That was so much fun. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Everybody thinks comedy is a solo sport. It's a team sport, everybody. That's what I'm
dude,
telling you.
exactly. Yeah, 100%. I just blogged on that exact thing yesterday. It is a team sport.
100%.
Well, dude, let's do some just like random like stuff off a prompt. So if you guys are
Go.
watching or listening, here's how this works. I got this daily comedy blog. You can go to my website and but if you go over to the social section, down at the bottom, there's 3 links. They say the Joke Writers Lab. One's just for an online course. I swear to you, it's not one of those money grab things. It's just a little online course teaches me
Next thing
joke.
you got to give me a warning so I can make sure I plug the right way. Be like, hey man,
The other is just a Facebook group. Is we do that kind of thing we just did, where we share premises and whatnot, help punch up jokes. The third one that says Joke Writers Lab is what we're interested in here. It's joke writing exercises. So if you go to my website and click that, it'll open a new tab, and you can click one of these 15 buttons, and it'll bring up a new joke writing exercise. These are a bunch of random prompt generators that I've
dude, I
coded.
love this, man.
All right.
I love this.
So we got jokes from headlines, jokes from cliches, roasting, lists, fallacies, rhetoric, structures, so on and so forth. I usually just start with the headline. So if you click that, it'll pull up this dynamic news prompt generator that I've created, and you can click the generate prompt button. And literally, these are headlines in the news today, like they're fresh headlines, right? So the button, when you click it, is pulling a headline from a bunch of different news sources today. So these are fresh. Like, for example, a powerful new drug is creating a withdrawal crisis in Philadelphia. Now, what we also do is we can hit start writing challenge. The site doesn't keep any of your information. And we're comedians, we work on a clock, right? So you're timed. So usually just hit start writing challenge, and you can start typing in there if you're working by yourself. But in this, let's just bounce ideas back and forth. Like try to riff on the headline, see if we can make a joke about it, right? So
I hate Philadelphia, so any kind of crisis they have, I'm pro crisis for Philadelphia. That's a good thing.
A powerful new drug is creating a withdrawal crisis in Philadelphia. Yeah, so I'm interested in withdrawing from Philadelphia altogether. There you go.
I like that. I like that. I think I would like to withdraw all of their football players because I'm sick of them winning. As an AFC East person, I'm done with Philly. I don't know. Like what would it's not even a real drug. It's just cheese. They're like, yeah, they can't make cheesesteaks anymore.
Right.
So there's a crisis in Philadelphia. I don't know.
A powerful new drug is creating a withdrawal crisis in Philadelphia. In related news, Philadelphia will be withdrawing from Philadelphia. I don't know, stupid.
Philadelphia will be withdrawing from the Union. It is. They've become their own state because they're the only ones that can stand each other.
Here we go. Staff strike forces the Louvre to close doors to visitors. They should have done that a few months ago and close windows.
I was going to say, but the windows are open for the thieves to come in. That is amazing. Staff strike forces the Louvre. Yeah. All staff is now extremely rude, so there's been no change. There's been no change whatsoever. The
staff strike forces Louvre to close door to visitors, but yeah, windows remain open, or I don't know, whatever. U.S. social media rules for tourists could have chilling effect on travel. What?
Arizona is thankful because it's too hot.
Yes. U.S. social media rules for tourists could have chilling effect on. I don't even understand the headline. Really.
I don't understand the headline either. What are these social media rules for tourists? Are we not allowed to post naked pictures of? I can't post my dog at the Louvre anymore. They closed all the doors.
What does this even mean?
It doesn't even make sense. A chilling effect. This is a terrible headline. Whoever wrote this, whatever company you work for, you should be fired.
He tried to protect his son from bullies. He didn't know how far they would go.
Because he was homeschooled.
He tried to protect his son from bullies. He didn't know how far they would go. Yeah, I like the idea of that being like family.
Dad is the bully. They moved across the country and they like, oh, they have cars. That's great.
Well, here, let's try another one. This is one of my favorites to do with comedians, dude. All right, so it's finished the setup. What I did, I took thousands of jokes that have already been told by comedians. I chopped off the punchline, but left the setup. Now our task, once we hit generate setup, is to try to come up with our own punchline for somebody else's setup.
Nice.
So, like scientists have discovered a new shark species that can walk.
It's called the Epstein shark. Is that too much for your show? I'm sorry.
No. It is not called the Stephen Hawking shark.
I like it. There's a Christopher Reeve joke, of course, as well. Perfect. The new shark species that can walk. Oh gosh.
What are some sharks, dude? I don't even know. Like, I lived in Hawaii for 8.5 years. I don't even know sharks.
Do they have sharks in Hawaii? I don't know.
Great tip reef shark. The what's the one with like the flat face? What's that?
Oh, the hammerhead.
Hammerhead shark.
The hammerhead shark is now working in construction.
A new shark species that can walk. Oh, I don't know.
They've been found on the boardwalk in Atlantic City.
There you go. Nice. Let's see.
Good choice to skip that one. I saw it for a second. I was like, clean show. Never mind.
Gosh, you got me on that one, bro.
I saw it. I know my ideas for the one you skipped.
You're too quick. The clothing company H&M is soon going to release a $99 wedding dress.
So the girls that they feature in their ads can afford it on their allowance.
Oh, gosh. Oh man,
$99 wedding dress. Yeah, but it comes with a monthly subscription of $2.99 a month to keep the dress.
Not to be outdone by Walmart, who will release a $9.99.
But it's made of duct tape and shame. I love this. The clothing company H&M is soon going to release a $99 wedding dress. It's just put in Alabama. That should be the end of every joke. But
yeah,
they will be accepting food stamps.
The clothing company H&M is soon going to release a $99 wedding dress. Did we mention H&M is family owned or family friendly or yeah, stupid joke. All right, that one didn't work. Trying to imply
Brought to you by Planned Parenthood.
oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's see. In the UK, horse meat was found in some products at Taco Bell.
In the U.S., beef was found in some products at Taco Bell. That is in the UK. Horse meat was found in the UK. Horse meat was found in some products at Taco Bell, and they were happy because the UK finally had food with flavor.
Nice.
If you've ever eaten British food, it's terrible.
In the UK, horse meat was found in some products at Taco Bell. In related news, that same meat was found in their messed up teeth.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. It was found after a while.
There. Yeah, let's try another one here. These are fun. They just, get the.
I'm sending so many students to this site. This is great, dude.
Yeah,
I love it.
dude. It's pretty fun. So here's another one. Jokes from cliches. Let's see if it works. You just generate a random cliche. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, then you riff on it. Eye for an eye.
Clean show. Clean show. Eye for an eye,
tooth for a tooth. Unless
nipple
you're in
for
Alabama,
a nipple. I think
that's
just. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said unless you're in Alabama or West Virginia where you have no teeth.
Right. Then you have to put the teeth on layaway. I'm saying nipple for nipple just because I think the word nipple is hilarious. I don't know why. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, nipple for nipple. I think it's a good social media practice. Also, if you get one, you should send one back.
Yeah, that's a funny.
That's my thought.
Let's see. I don't know. Oh gosh, we're gonna skip that.
You're like, Dewayne can't handle this. His head will explode.
Yep, Dewayne, I know where he's gonna go immediately.
This is a good challenge. It's like you see that.
Yeah, dude. Unless you are the lead dog, the view never changes. Keep it clean. Unless you are the lead dog,
the view never changes.
And as long as Whoopi Goldberg's on there, the view will never change. I don't know.
Oh, I like that. I didn't even think of going with the view that way. I like that. That's good. Unless you're the lead dog, the view never changes.
Have you ever heard this quote before?
No, but I get it. I mean, it makes sense. Right. Like I get what they're saying, but it's like, dude, I was like, I was stuck. The fact that you went for the view, which was such an outside the box thought, I love that. That's amazing. Unless you're the lead dog, the view never changes. But if you're a lead cat, you're all by yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
You're always alone. I don't know.
Unless you're the lead dog, the view never changes. All right, I don't have a joke here, but
if you're in the back, go ahead.
I was just thinking about the animal shelter, like when you're being led to the. I'm not even going to go there.
Unless you're the lead dog, the view never changes. But if you're the dog in the back, the view is better.
Oh, there you go. All right.
That might just be good philosophy. I don't know.
Here we go. Holiday time. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Unless you're my uncle, and then shut up.
Yeah. Unless you're my dad, then don't drink at all. Yeah.
Eat, drink, and be merry. The divorce will be finalized soon.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Let's see if we can do another one here. Yeah.
These are fun, man.
Do you ever watch Bill Maher's show Real Time?
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, I try to. He annoys me, but yeah, other than that, it's like
he does something at the end called New Rule, and it's just like he's got a topic, and then he just goes to town on ranting on this one topic for like 6, 7, 8 minutes.
I love it.
The idea here is this is a simple one. Just generate a new rule, like something to rant about. Like trash. That's probably similar to what you were mentioning, a show that you guys do, like where you challenge comedians to sort of, you give them a topic and they're supposed to just go. right?
Yeah, just do your thing, and it's so much fun to watch them go and grow in that. I mean, and some of my favorite bits that I've ever gotten were because of doing a rant like that, just a rant about something. So,
Right. I
so
find
are we supposed to
ranting.
make up a rule about trash?
So the way Bill Maher does it, he goes, new rule. If you blank, 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 right? So he talks about the topic, like new rule, if you're paying fees to pick up your trash, and then he'll just rant about it, right?
I see. I see.
So it's a little bit more complex, this one, but yeah, I don't know, like new rule, if you are from Kentucky, you should consider yourself white trash, right? And then blah 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 blah
I'm
blah.
sorry for Kentucky. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's some 3 of you that are not white trash in Kentucky.
So
They're like, we're
have you heard
all
of
the
this?
people in Kentucky are white trash. They're like, we're not white.
Have you heard of
What?
this island? It's a legit thing out in the Pacific. Like it's just a big clump of trash. It's like miles long, miles wide. It's called Garbage Island.
Oh my gosh. I
You
have
heard?
heard a little bit about this, but yeah. It's
Trash
insane.
Island. It's where guys like me come from. Um,
You mean both. It's like it's just trailer parks and
yeah,
American
that's
Spirit
right.
cigarettes. It's amazing.
Floating trailers. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Bush Light and
Uh,
I don't know.
yeah. So this one's interesting. New rule, trash. Like this one, you kind of got to watch a Bill Maher thing. Like
I think this was like if I think trash pickup should have to happen in the dark. I think that's when we should put our trash
there
cans
you
out.
go.
I don't like doing it in the mornings because I always forget. Now I got to get up and walk to the curb and remember to get dressed before I do it. There's a whole thing. Don't ask, but it was just that was one time, and now I ended up on a list. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But I think you should be able to put your trash out at night, and I think they should come by at night and pick up your stuff.
Kind of like they do in Skid Row in L.A.
There you go. Or you just put it somewhere else. I like to take my trash to the neighbor's place because I don't trust people and throw if anything incriminating, I will throw away my neighbor's trash can. I just I don't know where I'm going.
I love it. We got also roasting. This one makes people uncomfortable. We don't have to do it. But it just generates a random image, and then the idea is to just come up with some kind of roast.
Wow. Well, her mouth is too small for her face. That's the first thing that's going to stick out to me. Like this is what happens when a Cabbage Patch doll has Botox. That's
so quick, dude. Very good.
Is that mean? I don't usually do roasts because I hate being mean.
Yeah.
But this chick, she just gets it. Like this is
This Cabbage Patch's doll's head is on sideways.
Yeah.
She's like a Victorian era Cabbage Patch doll.
She looks like someone just opened up a treat bag. Like,
it's
insane.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh, this chick has an upside down pineapple on her front porch. There is no question in my mind. It is. She's like, this is what happens when you buy your necklace at Etsy. That's what that is.
The PTA is looking for new members.
Exactly. She's like, I just got fired from the PTA.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna go ruin your HOA now.
So funny. Yeah,
Nope.
I don't know. We can, we'll skip some of these.
When hair gel goes wrong. This is crazy. God, who does he remind me of? He reminds me of an actor. I can't remember.
If he were a superhero, his name would be Widow's Peak.
I love it, man. He's like, I'm not happy that now I have 2 eyebrows. I enjoyed my other one. This is good.
Good stuff, dude. That's really fun. Thanks for playing along, dude.
Dude, those are fun, man. I'm definitely gonna check those out. I'm gonna send students your way, man, because that's a great like idea generator, man, for writing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, man, y'all check out Dewayne White Comedy. You can go over there, follow Dwayne on social, see what he's up to, watch him do some
For
comedy.
sure.
DewayneWhiteComedy.com. And yeah, check that out. You can read about him there. If you're in the DC area, sign up for his open mic, that sort of thing.
Come
Keep
by.
up with his shows, all the things, man. So DewayneWhiteComedy.com. Make sure you go over and do that. When you're done, head over to michaelhalcomb.live and you can sign up, subscribe to the daily comedy blog. I write about comedy like every day. And have the podcast drop twice a week, usually on there. Follow me on socials. I'd love to connect with you too. And sub to the podcast on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. It's on all the things. So, Dwayne, it's been fun, man. Thanks
It was
for
a blast, man.
coming
Thanks for having
around,
me.
dude.
Oh
Yeah.
man, love it. Thanks so much.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching or listening. We're going to stop there and say we hope that helps. All right.
It's all messed up, yeah. Everything's messed up. We're going from this mess up to the next setup. Everything seems so messed up, but it's just our setup.